Hey, movie lovers, heads up. 3 more offers you can't refuse. I'm all over the place this week. We're dancing in the 80s, sharing in family tragedy, and going to battle for love. If you're looking for a theme, there is one. All this week's heroes are trying to get back something taken deeply important to them. First on the list, get your feet moving for 1984's Footloose. Kevin Bacon plays a rebellious teen who moves to a small town where, get this, they don't allow dancing or rock music. But he eventually gets everybody on the same beat. Besides an awesome soundtrack, my favorite thing about it is that Kevin Bacon, a decent dancer, is nowhere near the best dancer in the movie. But you don't even care, and he carries the film really well because of his confidence. My favorite line drops when Bacon is making his case to the town council. He quotes Ecclesiastes, "A time to laugh, a time to weep, a time to mourn, and there is a time to dance." Up next, Alec Baldwin and Julianne Moore are a couple going through it in Still Alice. Moore won an Oscar for her performance as a woman diagnosed with early onset Alzheimer's. Grab the tissues, a lot of deep feeling here. This is a great subject matter to tackle with film, though. So many creative ways to help us see how scary it would be to slowly lose your memory. It also examines how this impacts every single relationship you have, even with yourself. My favorite line comes from Moore to her daughter, using her condition to guilt her. "I don't have to be fair. I'm your mother." And you may have loved him last week in Titanic, but be prepared to hate Leo DiCaprio this week in Django Unchained. This is probably, in my opinion, the best performance from him and Jamie Foxx, who plays our stylish hero. He's a freed slave trying to get his wife back and taking out any country bumpkin that gets in his way. It's directed by the great Quentin Tarantino, so not for kids, but he won an Oscar for the screenplay. And that brings me to my favorite line, written with texture true to the time period. An armed cowboy says, "State your business or prepare to get winged." Here's where you can find all of this week's choices. Footloose is streaming free with ads on Pluto TV. It's also on Paramount Plus. Still Alice is on Netflix, or if you have a subscription to Starz. And you can watch Django Unchained for free with ads on Tubi. That's this week's watch list. Hopefully something caught your attention. For more of my movie recommendations, hit up our spot on WCBI.com. Next week, I'll have 3 choices to fit into your Thanksgiving get-togethers. But until then, leave the criticism, take the cannoli, and if you still don't get that, watch The Godfather.